This is day 6 of curing the bipolar disorder 1 with a ketogenic diet and other behavioral changes. We're focused on sleep right now. So I spent most of the weekend in Houston visiting a friend. And last night we were up late. I was wondering how the weekend was going to impact my sleep, being around people as opposed to being able to be at home and be able to have more regimented sleep schedule. And last night we stayed up until 1 o'clock watching a movie, and then we slept in until maybe 9 a.m. So I got 8 hours of sleep. And there's this interesting feeling where I don't know, I feel like I haven't slept in like that in a while, and slept through the night. I woke up to pee in the middle of the night, but I went immediately back to sleep. I was tossing and turning a little bit, but I could feel myself on the drive back. I was a little bit tired, but I felt chill, and I felt, it's hard to describe because there's been so much. This would be hard to describe if I didn't know the symptoms of mania, but I've had so many times where, for me, a lack of sleep triggers this hyperactivity in this weird way. And I never knew that was, that's a marker of some mental illness thing. But it's almost like for me, enough sleep triggers this more chilled feeling where, to the point, I often feel like my voice is stuck up here or up here. And I get super, all my ideas are up here and my voice is up here and my anxiety is up here, and it's all up here. And today I could just feel myself, I could feel my voice and my ideas and my thoughts just kind of drop down some. It's hard to describe. I've felt, the last couple of hours, I've felt this sort of dread about the work week. Nothing in particular, but just, feeling anxious about opening up my work computer tomorrow morning. Just feeling like I'm constantly behind with work stuff. But the days have felt longer, and when we got home, I immediately, normally what I would do is if I got home from a trip, I would go inside, I'd take some bags in with the idea that I was going to clean and stuff, and then I'd distract myself on YouTube for hours and then waste most of the day. But what I did instead is I immediately got my dog out of the car and I just went for a run with my dog. I didn't run, a bike ride with my dog. Didn't even go inside. And then it was the kind of thing that I would imagine doing and want to feel good about imagining, but I just wouldn't have the willpower to do it. But I did that. Then I got home and I unpacked my bags and all this kind of stuff, and I ate some food, which normally I would have just put off eating a meal for hours, and I wouldn't have eaten, but I did. And then I took a nap for, I don't know, an hour and 15 minutes, and then I cleaned the apartment. And there's a couple of times I pulled up my computer to do a couple of to look up something about the movie we were watching from last night, to look up something about the weather, and to add something to insurance claims kind of thing. And I did those things, and then I shut the computer off. That's another one where so often I wouldn't do that. I would just get distracted or sucked into YouTube. Like I said, the days feel longer, and I don't know. It's hard for me to know how much. I don't know if this is just being more. I don't think these positive things that I'm seeing in the last week are a pure direct result of me being more conscientious of my sleep. It's not like I'm sleeping so much. I'm just being more conscientious of it. But I do think a lot of it has to do with the fact that now this process has given me a purpose. And when I was in Houston, I was visiting my friend that I was visiting. He's a doctor. He's not a psychiatrist, but he just finished med school. He's doing his rotations in anesthesiology. And I asked him just first glance, what do you think of this plan that I'm doing? And he's honestly, the people that we see coming into the hospital, they are hospitalized bipolar disorder. And we're please just take your lithium. He's you're not like that. He said, I don't see any reason why you wouldn't just try something different. So everybody I've talked to has been supportive of this plan. God is telling me it's right. My gut is telling me it's right. My friends are telling me it's right. The research I'm seeing is telling me it's right. Like, this is the path that I'm on. And I'm a little bit nervous to meet with my therapist tomorrow. For the first time since we, had a disagreement last week about me not taking these pills, about me going this other pathway and focusing on behavioral changes. But here we are. On a scale of 1 to 10 today, I want to give a little bit of explanation. 10 means that I wish every single day was like this. 0 means I can't live like this anymore. Today was a 7.5, or the last 24 hours. And the reason it's a 7.5 and not something higher is because when I look at my life, I had a great time with my friends. I was moving around. I was hanging with my dog. I was cleaning my house, all this kind of stuff. But like, there's still this absence of a relationship and a family. And I still feel this kind of low level anxiety that I don't want to feel anymore. Like, I want to be able to go about the world and like feel like a grown ass man and feel like I'm not like a victim of my own impulses. Like I have control over myself and my life. And so I'm still building up to that, but that's where we're at. See you next time, Slick.